That was a very loose version of Green Dolphin Street. Hi everybody. I chose Green Dolphin Street as an intro because it's a tune when usually performed by a jazz ensemble is performed in various styles. It moves back and forth between a swing style and a Latin style. And so I want okay, good. I have my pen. What I'm going to do today is talk about what swing really is. I discussed this briefly in the first set of videos, but since swing is such an important part of this week's study, I thought we'd get a little deeper into really specifically what a swing groove is. If something is swinging, why do we consider it swinging? How is that rhythm different? So let's just get right into that. A swing groove. And let me get started here with a triplet. A swing groove is based on a triplet subdivision. Meaning that as you tap your foot, you're tapping your foot, da, 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 tap your foot, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If I say that this song has a triplet subdivision, that means that with each tap of the foot, 3 little notes happen in between the taps, or including one tap. So I'll show you what I mean. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, da 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. That's a triplet subdivision. Triplet subdivision. Compare that to most classical music or straight rock and roll, or in the case of jazz, usually it's Latin music, will have a duple subdivision or duplet subdivision where there are 2 beats or 4 beats, but things that can be divided by 2. And this is the big split here. Things that can be divided by 2 versus things that can be divided by 3. Triplet subdivision 3, or what we call a straight eighths feel. Remember when we were doing the tapping 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and? Well, that's a straight eighths feel. That's 2 subdivisions. That's taking the beat, the pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, taking each one of these beats and dividing it in half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Compare that to what we were just doing a minute ago. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 da 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 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So again, the beat stays the same, but when it's swinging, we feel little groups of 3 inside the beat. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. When it's what's called straight eighths, make a straight eighth here. Just regular, good old eighth notes. 2 beats. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. You can feel this da 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 da. That's the swinging feeling. What happens in a swing groove is that triplet, these 2 notes will get hooked together in the triplet. These first 2. Or you can almost imagine it that you don't hear the middle note. So that this first note takes up the whole length of those 2. And then the second note is very short. Whereas with the straight eighth feeling, they're equal. 2 halves of the beat, equal length in time. The swing feel, you hear 2 notes to a beat. Notice how the first one's longer, the second one's shorter. That's crucial for the feeling of swing eighth notes. So if I go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and da 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 da, swing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and swing eighth notes. I'm using that triplet feeling. The first note's going to be longer. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Clap it with me. We're going to swing. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Also listen, there's a stylistic thing happening here too. There's a very mathematical thing that I can explain on paper in theory, but there's a very human thing happening as well. Listen to how I'm accenting, meaning putting more stress on one part of the beat. One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We accent in a swing groove, we tend to accent off the beat. We tend to feel this groove off the beat, feel stress off the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's the triplet feeling of swing. Let's do it again. Let's swing these eighth notes. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do straight eighths just for fun. It's going to feel like 1 and 2 and 3, straight up and down. Bump, boom, bump, 2, 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and swing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, straight. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, swing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, that's the basic concept, the difference between a swing groove and a straight eighths groove. And it's a fundamental split in really any kind of groove.